You have known our client as your wife, with whom you have 3 kids, but without any reasonable cause, you have deserted the matrimonial home for the past 5 years. Mind you, let's say 2018.
Yeah.
And you have gone to marry another woman, with whom now you stay and have many children. Oh, so I don't make many children. That in addition to the 3 children, I want anyone. Who's that one? 17.
That's my boy.
You have countlessly abused her, physically and psychologically, that she has many marks on her body and an almost deformed lip to confirm your violent and abusive nature.
Okay, Ebusiafo, there is this particular story trending about Akosua Serwaa 2018 we initiate a divorce process na why na adwen say one dad Lumba warrior no ontumi ento aso bi ma or the divorce letter the lawyers the divorce letter or ekoma dad Lumba camp say nke they should respond to the divorce letter na nka warrior no officially omo engu no na yebekwa akɔhwɛ letter no Ula Michaels akan letter no nyoma e letter nim no in fact in 70 bo ho ano den pa because o hwɛ in 7 na Akosua Serwaa ekeka fa dad Lumba ho the reasons are all manti or so person jaya ware na some of the 70 bo ho very hurtful and painful. If Minkase sanity because it's coming from Akosua Serwaa's camp, we don't know the side of dad Lumba, but Oshe in 7 Akosua Serwaa na or can divorce letter now the command dad Lumba na Ebusiafo and 70 be anodin pa to the extent of so kase dad Lumba timi bono ema na no onya ska anase na no kwa du be na se na no achia kakra ne nyina ye boa dad Lumba ebo no afi so timi disclose say dad Lumba nkwara about 17 dad Lumba nkwara 17 ni nyina no ebusuafo letter no ehoma it has been leaked. People are saying say Efia Schwarzenegger and Okofa letter no buy and Efia Schwarzenegger the reason Okofa letter no buy say she was trying to prove say dad Lumba no Akosua Serwaa mum ye na adwen so be ja dad Lumba enti adent na obi a opese wuja no finally na se nipa ne free ma adent na obe preja pade ho nti letter na do buy no people are also saying say Efia Schwarzenegger letter we wan fam makra nke because what be say dad Lumba obi a think o person o protecting the image no o the letter in sema woman no you are rather disgracing the brand dad Lumba no ente Ebusiafo yenkuti letter no in sem a wom later 2025 we are dad Lumba so company lawyer for omo responding to Akosua Serwaa ne Ebusiafo ne enkohwe in sema wom 17 children. It's not a joke.
For a couple of days leading towards Nemamie, that day and see you. Wow, uncle.
Because it's
January or movie a year. And Akosua ye be a no Sako Germany. And meaning you be whom or Ghana. It's February 4th, 2018. It's a 1 month, less than 1 month too. I'm not sure crack a fair decay. Lawyer Bajo, we have a go to make a craft of Eddie Kanama, Yenina, and lawyer, so Aboy woman. Or say, without prejudice, Talia Kronoso, Mr. Charles Kojo Fusu, aka Daddy Lumba, is legal on Accra. Dear sir, notice of intention to commence legal proceedings for divorce and ancillary claims. What say we represent Mrs. Akosua Fusu, sorry, your legally wedded wife in Bonham, Germany, also known as Serwaa, hereafter referred to as our client, and also act as a co-counsel and agent for her counsel in Germany, and write this letter to you upon her instructions. Na say ye na lawyer for ye jine mama oyire a waye no ho ade wedded wife waye no ho ade na Germany so ye osan ye ni agent e wo Germany aye ni tunufo wo mrasem ho no e na ye tro ade amount because on asoma ese entroma I just me kikabo mo our instructions are that for 34 years till you have known our client as your wife with whom you have 3 kids, but without any reasonable cause you have deserted the matrimonial home for the past 5 years. Mind you, let's say 2018.
Yeah.
For the past 5 years, let's say free 2013. And now more children were deserted in the matrimonial home. For the past 5 years, and you have gone to marry another woman with whom now you stay and have many children. Oh, so I don't make many children. But see, even though you know that bigamy is a criminal act, you boldly refer to your mistress and hold her out in public on social and other media platforms as your wife, regardless of the penal consequences, and in particular in total disdain to the validly subsisting marriage you have with our client. Your Honor, our client says she has now discovered to her chagrin that in addition to the 3 children I want anyone who saw one maku 17 born out of wedlock through your numerous mistresses and concubines, some of whom were her close associates. According to our client, you are all together debenbi, wanton, utterly carefree, and a cheat. She opines that contrary to your cool public image, that's all Benny promote the cool with the dean. You have countlessly abused her physically and psychologically, that she has many marks on her body and an almost deformed lip to confirm your violent and abusive nature. We a crata, Mami Akosua Serwaa, a trauma daddy Lumba, ne lawyer for trauma, and Tianu Bejina so person in baby Edu was in that daddy Lumba boom. Motion and was and no actually for person say daddy Lumba no born man and no chiasa. But that Lumba bab nipema or the cool made us celebrate. She says she had borne all these incidents of maltreatment and what cement her painful sentiments underneath her in the name of Odo for the sake of her children, but you have interpreted it as her weakness. She says she doubts if you would ever regard or treat her as a wedded wife. She says you have denied her all her conjugal rights, including Pancho Montombo, including Nobeba. Let her know what we are not your jadi akanama lawyer, because I say with the main meeting can be okay, including the maintenance and all attempts to encourage you to see reason or reason or resolve issues have proved futile and hopeless. She says recently she lost her mother. She lost her mother, but you refused to attend the burial rites. Instead of comforting and consoling her as custom demands, she was rather shocked to hear that you had gone round cruelly slandering her, that she wanted to poison you, she wanted to kill you by through food, a fact you know to be palpable, untrue. So she said that Lumba because say and I'll say what dear no year excuse.
And you even waited for years. Let this rumor spread. Later, son of because no. Time I can't he had every way time to come and debunk those rumors. He left it to hang.
It's a one person chesed by this letter and because me can be a vegetarian. Say a normal way in Muntino. Or who say on person go through that treatment now they money bill. It's our end the one ego.
Yeah.
Now we're instructing the lawyers they say DNA. And normal one instructed lawyer and they say omo fantu that Lumba nim. Na yen say formally and peacefully apply for divorce within 10 days upon receipt of this letter. 2. Grant her custody of her 2 girls that are no mususa. 3. Determine monthly maintenance sum for the girls. Who's our babema or penny? But that are not girls mususa until girls no in the focus. Also take care of the education of all 3 kids until they all finish university. Determine an alimony for her. Grant her the following houses. House at Bornham, Germany. 2. House at Tantra Hill. Please renovate fully. And then in needs a good state. Renovate Dana and San Adia Mami. 3. House at Doma. Domi Mufanchemi. You so say please renovate fully. House at North Legon. Please renovate fully. Check. The Atosunum 2 plots of land at Adwato, Kumasi, Prepare College at Tio. 7. Also take all the remaining properties in Ghana, Germany, and elsewhere. Just what do we? They can work. Let's say the properties are more than what she has said, but when we pay, but they can also offer. We not trouble that Lumba. And a daddy or 10 days no one responded. It's Baba Jama let a associate letter. So what kind nafi yenya dia kanuma lawyer. You know yet reference to this letter.
Okay, yeah. Dear Counsel, response to the complaints of Akosua Serwaa Fusu on matters.
Might be mindful of the dates. Dates.
Wait, 1st October 2025. Okay, but in the letter, yeah. Also, response to the complaints of. Now it's a 50 to 88 on letter 2025 number reply letter.
Not we legal counsel. Oh no.
So 7 years later.
Okay.
Response to the complaints of Akosua Serwaa Fusu on matters relating to the late Charles Kojo Fusu, aka Daddy Lumba. We act as solicitors of the Fusu family of Akosua and Insuta, the family of the late Charles Kojo Fusu, aka Daddy Lumba, on whose instructions we respond to your 2 letters to the family dated 1st September 2025 and 10 September 2025 respectively. Our instructions are that your
our instructions.
Yes.
I'm a lawyer for normal.
Our instructions are that your client Akosua Serwaa Fusu of Germany refused to relocate with her then husband Daddy Lumba to Ghana for medical help when the latter was seriously ill some 15 years ago and therefore deserted him in his difficult time of need. 2. Your client on 4.
Okay, so some 15 years ago.
Yes. Now they also that the area that is
on the 15 years so backtrack here year better.
2010. Say or 2025.
That's a 2010.
Yeah.
So it means that before the 2018 letter, not that did.
Not that the area. Saturn being a bone they would talk as a bone.
Yeah. Only a bone would talk
5 times. Yeah.
18
or see your client on 4th February 2018 wrote to the late Daddy Lumba expressing her intentions to initiate divorce proceedings against him. Yes, raising many unfounded allegations which the late Daddy Lumba denied. In a letter dated 27 February 2018, the then lawyers of the late Daddy Lumba responded to the letter and called the bluff of your client.
But we don't have a copy of that letter
yet. Yes. And called the bluff of your client to proceed with her threats to initiate divorce proceedings since he had moved on with his life after her desertion. We wish to state that your client has already presented traditional drinks to the family of the late Daddy Lumba to signify the dissolution of the marriage, which the late Daddy Lumba acknowledged by the traditions of the Akans generally and Fusu royal family in particular, which we have no doubt you are familiar with. The presentation of drinks by a wife to the family of the husband, when accepted effectively, dissolves the marriage between the two. And your question, I will be lawyer. Also, when a person is deceased, the body and funeral arrangements of the person belongs to the family, and therefore your client has no right to determine how the Fusu royal family buries their dead. your client's name, if it appears in the funeral brochures at all.
Yes, I had quite a cool Akosua.
Oh, this is a where you do. I think on the last page. Your client's name, if it appears in the funeral brochures at all, will be a favorite from the family because of the children she has with him. Our client informs us that Presla Ofori, aka Odobroni, is married to the late Daddy Lumba and was the woman who lived with him through thick and thin, and were blessed with 6 children. Hey, over 15 years they lived together till his final day on earth. Suffice it to say that when your client deserted the late Daddy Lumba,
so if they lived together for 15 years, let's say Lumba ne Odobroni a year in 2010. 2010 and almost
yeah.
Okay.
Now so bit oyari no kaka so ni lechi na we ni lechi no. Oba Ghana no. Odo no be share no. So on so oyari 15 years no.
All right. I got 2 paragraphs.
Yeah, and you'll see our client inform okay, yeah. And it's very see
they live together.
Suffice it to say that your client deserted Odobroni was there for him. It is therefore our clear instruction to state that Odobroni is a recognized wife of the leader Lumba, and same is recognized by the Fosu royal family. In respect to the properties of the late Lumba, we wish to say that all his properties forms part of his estate, which the family, together with the children of the late Lumba and their mothers, shall work together to ensure fair distribution to all who are entitled to benefit. Until then, let the person stay away from the properties till it is properly and legally dealt with. We therefore advise your client to work and comply with the decisions of the Fosu royal family to ensure a peaceful and befitting funeral for their late royal. As the late lawyers of the late Daddy Lumba before his demise, we have in our custody some instructions from the late Daddy Lumba, which serves as a guide to the family as to how he wants his funeral and burial to be conducted, as well as or trust in
Inti ebusuafo wo so wate waso eno ne story a ekoso ewo ho a chese Daddy Lumba ne wechi ne de nsem bebre Daddy Lumba bobra wa bobra pa nya gudie papa na bobra ebusuafo de besi ese be sababi